welcome to Finish Line Occupational Therapy. My name's Hannah, and I will be assisting you today. What brings you in?
Hi, I'm sorry I'm new to all of this, and it's my first time talking about my son to a professional. He has Down syndrome, and I was told that occupational therapy could help him with his daily activities, such as school performance and overall independence. I'm just worried that he'll be scared to come in and sit down with you.
Sure. Grace, I hear you, and I validate your feelings. This can be a scary process, but I can assure you that your son will be in excellent care. Can you tell me again what your goals are for your son's therapy?
Yes, my goals for my son would be for him to feel more comfortable in social settings. I want him to be able to master skills such as simply dressing himself and being able to play by himself. I know he's a smart kid, I just worry about him.
Yes, I hear you. Could you tell me more about those feelings?
I just worry that he's being made fun of at school for being different.
I see.
He has a few friends, but I worry that they aren't being very nice to him. That's why I want to help him improve his social skills. I just want the best for him.
Grace, it sounds like you are a proud parent who just wants to protect her child. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Well, I think that's wonderful. It can take a lot of courage to go through these new processes in order to do what's best for your child. But I'm so glad that you came in today. Has your son received occupational therapy services before?
Well, he has in the past, but he gets nervous easily when he meets a new therapist. And it's been hard for him to get much done during his session.
Yeah, it can be tough for children to adapt to new therapy providers. Would you consider coming in with him during his first few sessions?
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Great. And also, if it makes you feel any better, at our facility we use a technique called play therapy. This is where children will receive the same therapy that they do in a traditional practice, but it's all centered around play, which allows the therapy to feel a little bit more natural and fun for the child. Does that sound like something that he would enjoy?
Yeah, in the past the setting felt very clinical, and I felt like it was scary for him.
So if I'm hearing correctly, it sounds like in the past therapy has been kind of a negative experience for him. Is that correct?
Yeah, thank you for understanding that. Even though I know that therapy is important for his development, it was hard for me to see him struggling.
I hear you with that. I'm also a mother, and it is challenging to see your child struggle, especially in those experiences. But I can assure you that he will be in the best hands here, and it will be a much more relaxing environment and enjoyable, so it will allow him to feel much more comfortable. Would you like me to walk you through a typical session?
That'd be great.
So we would start by having him check his to-do list for the session on an iPad that would be assigned to him. Then he will engage in a sensory activity such as spending 5 minutes on the sensory swing or something that he enjoys that he can pick out. Then we will move toward more fine motor skills activities or whatever we were working on for the day. So that could include something like a game where he would get marbles out of therapy putty, and as he completes each task, he can earn a star toward a reward at the end. And then after his session is complete, he will have time to pick his reward, which could be anything from the iPad or to time in the ball pit. A lot of kids enjoy that.
Awesome, thank you. I'm excited for my son to get to work with you, and I look forward to his first session.
Thank you. Throughout the session, I wanted to make sure that I was validating and empathizing with Grace's concerns and questions in order to build trust. I also wanted to make sure that I was helping her to feel capable and to not make assumptions about what knowledge that she was able to acquire herself. After making any statement, I made sure to check that it was correct with her and that I was not making assumptions. I was certain to take into account the intersectionality of both her age and her status of being single and being a working mother. Because of this, I wanted to build her confidence in that she was making the right choice by bringing her son to therapy and to validate her competency as a mother. By giving her an example of a typical session, I was able to provide information to her so that she was able to make her own informed decision.